And the #1 upcoming episode of the new ABC Fall series, Life with Lucy, Lucy bites into electrical cable. That would be the last show in the series. You know, that's amazing. You're terrific. You didn't know ahead of time that that was the category, did you?
No,
and yet you jumped right in there and you had the theme.
It sounded
You're
pretty...
amazing. Are you making enough money here?
We played it all... Well...
If I were you, I'd go in and demand big dough from whoever pays the money.
Would you represent me? Would you like to represent me next time my contract?
I will. I'll take you right to wherever you need to go.
Okay.
Because you're worth it, and if you leave, I'm leaving. I wouldn't do the show without you.
Well, where should we go?
I'm sorry?
Huh?
Huh? Here we go. It's viewer mail night, ladies and gentlemen. Actual letters from actual viewers from all over North America. Here we go. Letter #1. Dear Dave, have you ever considered as an idea for your show randomly selecting a member of your studio audience to come forward and participate in the show? Maybe to answer a few questions, sing with the band, or tell some jokes. Sincerely, John Proctor, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Why not? That's how I got my job. Here we go. Let's do one of these. I think we have some music. Wait a minute. Now let's stop it. Forget it. Now, where were you?
All that stuff, all that wonderful stuff you said.
Right there.
I know, I wasn't there.
Oh, brother.
If I leave, you can still do the show.
Black mark on the show.
I know.
We've barely done 10 minutes here, and already we've had a faux pas.
Maybe I'll get another chance.
Letter #2, Dear Dave, one thing I've noticed about your interviewing style, David, you are always on top of everything. You don't miss a thing. You are an excellent listener, David, and would make a great therapist. Or is that therapist? Did you ever think of it as a career? Sincerely, Patty Rizzo, Thousand Oaks, California. That's a really nice question, Patty. You know, I have done some therapy work in the past, but, you know, it never really worked out like I expected. In fact, I remember it as though it were all on videotape.
So after my father left home, I began having a series of mind-numbing headaches.
Yeah. Did you check your hat size?
Well, no, but I have these recurring dreams where I'm trapped in a tunnel. It's damp and creepy, and all around me I hear this weird howling sound.
Sounds like a party at Wendell's.
Sorry?
No, never mind.
Then I see my sister at the end of the tunnel. She offers me a slice of pound cake, and then we fly off together. Do you think I'm crazy?
Gee, I don't know. Let's leave it up to the studio audience. Folks, how many of you here think that Larry is not crazy? Applaud if you think he's not crazy. Okay, that's good. All right, and now also with your applause, how many of you think he's just as goofy as a loon? Applaud if that's what... Oh, yeah. There you go. Thank you very much for stopping by. We have some lovely parting gifts for you. Take care. Good luck. Letter #3. Here we go. You ready, Paul? Because I have a hunch this one may include you and the boys in the band.
Well, I have the script now.
You have the script now?
Yeah.
You didn't have it
I
before?
got guys talking loud.
Please come to the meetings. Please, Paul, come to the meetings.
Well, I didn't get the call today. I was,
Dear Dave, letter #3 begins, is it true that if you drop a penny off the Empire State Building, it will kill someone? Joy and Madness, Lori and Lynn, Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio. You know, Lori and Lynn, when we got your letter, we were actually going to do a little experiment over at the Empire State Building. But, you know, the people who now own NBC, General Electric, they were afraid that we'd lose the penny. Okay, here we go. Comedy helper, comedy extender for when the comedy is just not that damn funny. Letter #4, Dear Dave, what surprises you? Now, this is a nice, thoughtful, kind of insightful, I appreciate this question. This comes from Janet Allison Hare, Downey, California. She has that lovely Janet Allison hair. You know, Janet, in all seriousness, I am still surprised by many things. The the miracle of a baby chick cracking its way out of an egg, the way a great symphony sounds so beautiful no matter how many times you've heard it, the breathtaking majesty of the Grand Canyon at sunset, the way the earth renews itself every springtime in the fall when the colors of the leaves on the trees are so brilliantly
beautiful. Excuse me, Dave?
Yes, Paul?
Do you really mean all that?
Well, yes, I do, Paul.
Gee, it's really great.
Thank you.
Boy, what an incredible pansy.
No, I don't think See, Paul, I don't think that was where that's supposed to go.
No, I know, but I thought I needed a little comedy extender.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, maybe we all do. But have that standing by, though. I like how that sounds. Where are we now? I've lost my place. It's 5, isn't it, Hal? Hal?
Letter number 5.
Hal Gurney, ladies and gentlemen, our director. Thank you very much, Hal. Here we go, letter number 5. Letter number 5. Dear Dave, have you or Paul ever done the show while being drunk or having a hangover? Your major fan, Peter DePaul, Peru, New York. Well, Peter, as far as I know, neither Paul or myself drink, and we certainly wouldn't do anything that might lessen the sharpness or intensity of our performances on the show. But I do remember a show recently when the darndest thing happened. My arm fell asleep. Hal, you know the one I'm talking about, don't you? When my arm fell asleep?
Sure.
All right, let's show the folks what happened that night. My arm fell asleep. We don't know why.
The diet they had me on was abominable. And I had 3 or 4 really nasty carbuncles on my back. I'm not sure whether it was 3 or 4, because they were very close together and had fused.
Excuse me, 1 second. You know, I think my hand has fallen asleep here. Yeah, look at that. Boy, that's nothing. I don't feel a thing there.
May I try?
Oh, sure. No. Try the cup. No.
You haven't been drinking, have you?
No, not a drop. Nothing.
Anything?
No, I just kind of smell the hair burning a little, but I don't feel anything. Nope. I think it must be asleep.
I have a drill press at home. We could try that.
Oh, no, I don't want to put you to that kind of trouble. Really, you've done your best. Why don't you just take off? Thank you anyway. Maybe I need some sleep or something. Bye-bye. Oh, wait a minute. There. Thanks. Okay. Bye-bye. Arm fell asleep. That's it. Here we go. I tell you what. Let's do... I'll tell the folks who's on the show, and then we'll do one of those one of those deals.
Right now? Okay.
Well, yeah, and it'll get us all off to a good start in a festive mood.
Ready.
On tonight's program, a man who stands on his head, Rick Eldon, a very funny young woman, Carol Leifer, and of course, Robin Williams. All this and much, much more.